Hello guys, Cryptocurrency13 here. We are back with another War Thunder video. Yes, more War Thunder. Again, this is more of a tip one, and it's more of a debated topic, but it's what I've found
Hello.
works for me. Now, it's gonna be about grinding. Now, my G6, pardon me, is going along very well. Now, up until now, I have been using Arcade as my grinder. However, I decided to experiment with Air Realistic, which is the other mode, and it's actually not that bad, because I thought that I was just going to get trumped. But basically, for a rundown on Air Realistic, for those who don't know, is Arcade is basically, well, it's Arcade. The planes can do stuff that they would not normally be able to do. You don't have to worry about problems like overheating, and when you never ever run out of ammo because your guns are reloaded. Air Realistic, however, you can run out of ammo, and you can overheat if you use the WEP too long, or in some planes just running above 80% throttle, so you really have to watch it. Now, fortunately, I fly out 109s in this game mode so far, mostly. So, I really don't have to worry about overheating, because I just WEP for as long as I want, and when the timer, or when the thing gets to red, I simply go back down to 0, and 5 seconds later, everything is fine. So that's the beauty of using a 109 in Realistic, but, basically, in Realistic, your plane will also be destroyed a lot easier, so what I've found is don't take out the gun pods in Realistic, because they will slow you down substantially, because in Arcade, this thing can go 710, or at least on the stat card it says that. The other thing is, in Realistic, you can rip your wings, and you can rip them if you pull a high G turn, or something like that. So far, I've not managed to do that, because I am new, and mostly, this is also my first time going out in a squad with someone, but more on that later. So, the stats change from Realistic to Arcade, so we're just going to see that here. You can see what it is now. It completely changed. The battle rating is now 5.0, the max speed increased, and yeah. But in Arcade, the gun pods... Well, in Arcade, like I said, planes are a lot harder to destroy, therefore you need the gun pods most of the time. Well, you don't need them, but I feel I like them. You can definitely go without them. I just feel that it would help you take down bombers if you ever come across them and stuff. But that's enough, I feel, for now. So we're just going to... Well, first of all, I'm actually doing this video with a partner, DJ Creeper14. Would you like to say hello?
Creeper Crasher.
So, we are...
Creeper Crasher. In Skype, I can't hear you.
Hold on. So without further ado, I bring you...
Zulk.
Hold on. Air Realistic. I've squatted up this time to make sure the results are good. So,
Hey,
we
what
will
the heck?
see you in the match.
Oh, the names.
So, we're in the realistic battle. Now, I have to worry about overheating, but amber or yellow is nothing to worry about. When it gets into red, I just put my throttle to 0, and it all goes away. Okay, so the fighters have been sighted. Obviously, the bombers have came out first. Now, some of the problems that happen in Realistic don't happen in Arcade, one of which is a problem called bomber spam, which I'd say that, well, this is actually a pretty full team for Realistic. Usually they're, what, 8v8 matches? So this is a pretty big team, but unlike Arcade, you do have to worry about the bombers' fire, because it can be a problem. So, Creeper, or Zulk, is flying out his Condor, and I am his escort, or at least trying to be, but it's hard because of how much faster I am. Okay.
Yes.
We can't go too fast, so... How close is he? 4K, worried. So we're just gonna turn around and head back to him.
4K? I'm climbing. I'm at 7,800.
So,
and
it looks like there's an engagement down there, but I believe that... Well, maybe we can take care of it. I'd say the odds aren't too great, but we have more people flying in.
I'm at 8,000 feet.
Good for you.
And climbing.
No one's touched any of the Boo Fighters and stuff.
P63 and P...
38G. So those are what we should worry about. So Death Knight... Oh, never mind. I don't know where Death Knight's going. He's flying an F4, so... Technically, I am the superior fighter. But I believe he has this handled. So... We're just going to start climbing, I guess. Now, I would also like to point out that as of this recording, I have not gotten a single player kill. The 3 air targets that I got last time were NPC Boo Fighters. And they were the reconnaissance aircraft of the match. So, if I do get this P-38, which is unlikely, he will be my first ever air kill in Air Realistic. Now, the other thing in Air Realistic is one of the things I forgot to say is there is no lead target indicator. So you're shooting entirely on your own judgment. So, I think we're going to let him handle it. Nah, just kidding. He's probably his first time too, so... And... miss all my shots. Now, you also have to watch overspeeding and G-lock because they are very prevalent problems, and you can rip your wings like I told you. My max speed is only 880, or what am I talking about? 680, pardon me. So I have to watch for that, because if I screw that, well, if I go over that, I will pretty much rip my wings off, and I'm a dead weight.
You are so low. There's a B-25 and a P-51 trying to get me, I think, but
I'm not trying to get you, so looks like the enemy team has been dealt with for the most part. I think that I'm gonna go down and assist. He's engaging.
I'm at 10,000 feet, man.
Okay, he's engaging a P-51. I am going to try and engage the B-25, but of course, overspeed, so you have to be careful. Turn off the WEP for now. Myself back to 0 to cool off the engines and to prevent myself from getting too much speed.
Wow, the
Go back to 100 and open fire.
The fact.
So, as you can see, I am shooting 100% by my own
Flag
judgment.
off 200.
And now we gotta get the fight
How's
out.
it good? Weapons rate. I have been weapons for so long.
Dude, what color are your engines?
0.
That's not good. Okay, P-51. Oh,
No, there is no color on my
Don't
engine.
dare steal my kill. You son of a gun. So, looks like this B-25 is... There we go.
Sunderland.
That was my first ever player kill in Realistic. So, now there's the P-51 Mustang that I have to figure out how I'm going to deal with. Unless he just doesn't want to engage, which is a hopeful option. It kind of looks like he's returning to base. Okay, so as you can see, the water is red. I put my throttle back to 0, and fine. Now, you get a lot more research for getting realistic kills than in arcade. So, that will be shown at the end of the results of said match. So I'm just going to go back for altitude and resume my escort of Creeper Prime / Zolk. If he can bomb out the airfield before that P-51 can land, I am positive that we will end up with WIP, because, well, yeah. Well, if I could take out those Boo Fighters on my way back for a reload. In fact, I should probably be getting back now. Can you DJ Creeper?
I'm just coming over the airfield now.
Okay, good luck. I have to go back to refuel. That's the other thing. Matches tend to last longer in Realistic, so you will run out of fuel, and I keep on forgetting to fill my tank up with something larger than 20 minutes of fuel, so...
Well, this thing can hold like 4 hours or something.
Yeah, the minimum load on the Condor is 4 hours. The maximum load is 14, so it's pretty crazy. So I'm just gonna signal that I'm returning to base.
And just, the P-51 has landed, though I am going to bomb.
Okay, good luck. Well, I'm actually kind of worried that I won't make it back now. But I believe I will in 10 minutes or so. So I'm just watching my water and oil temperatures, make sure they don't overheat.
Done. Drop the bombs.
Okay, now return back to base to reload. If you get 3. Oh, those are AAA. Wait, no, those are just tanks. That was the... Oh yeah, because they're firing at the artillery pieces. So yeah, the other thing is my cannon rounds is probably really low. Okay, who is hitting me? There's no AAA. Right?
I'm being barraged by AAA.
Who is hitting me with AAA? There's no guns in the area.
I
actually
didn't
very-
destroy the P-51 Mustang.
Well, the other thing that I was talking about was...
And my
planes-
engines, my fuel is leaking.
Okay, well hurry up. But you have 4 hours, so I wouldn't really wouldn't worry about that. Okay, like I said, the
And
plane
my
hit...
engines are not on fire, but
Just get back here. That's all you gotta do.
my wings yellow.
We know.
My body's yellow.
The other thing I said is that the plane is more susceptible to damage. Well, he disproved it, and so did I. That was from, what, 3 to 4 hits of the B-25's 50 caliber machine gun. In fact, it's kind of like a miracle that my engine was not hit, because... Oh! Never mind. It looks like I don't have to return to the base to get more fuel. We're gonna win anyway. So that was pretty much... This is pretty much realistic. So we're gonna be back with the scores of the match. And I'll show you just how I did. So as you can see, the results for the match, we got 964 research in parts, and 2,220
Yeah.
research in, hold on.
Okay.
This phone. We got, or yeah, 2,000 in, nearly 2,000, or over, oh yeah, cripes.
Yeah, I know,
Over
just right.
2,000 in vehicle research points. So I got 6th
What?
place with the award Fighter Rescuer, which is defending an allied fighter. As you
Okay.
can see, the only and the impressive part is the only kill I got was that one B-25, and yet you got all this research for it. So the other crazy part is the amount of Leons that we got. It's 13,000 for one air target. So if you get better at this and you get what 2 to 4 kills per match, you'll be amazing, and it's just a amazing way to grind. Now I do have a 15% research booster on, but I'm sure it's not that much. So that was Air Realistic in my G2 Tropical, with squatted up with DJ Creeper 14. So we will be back. At this point, you're just checking to make sure that I don't get jumped by anybody. I'm afraid this one got